Hey, ladies and gentlemen, sorry, quick announcement before the episode. I'm Mike.
And I'm Ryan.
And we're just two best friends. We're on blah, blah, blah. Listen, we're actually not in the studio. Well, we are in the studio today, but we're hanging out with George, the fragrance apprentice.
That's right. We're doing a little interview.
Yeah, get ready for that. So, Todd actually surprised us with something, Ryan.
What'd he do? He actually did something.
Remember how we said we lost all these episodes? We were freaking pissed for a minute.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Okay. He took the card from the recorder, sent it off to Lexar, the company.
Okay.
They recovered the lost episodes.
Really?
Yes. So we're dipping into the vault today. What was once supposed to be episode 61 is now going to be episode 74.
Well, that's pretty cool.
So, you guys, we're going back in time. Hope you enjoy the episode.
I'm kind of worried what we were like 61 episodes ago or whatever.
Well, I did get a little sneak peek,
yeah.
And I think Todd was just trying to erase these because we got a little graphic on this episode.
Hopefully it was you and not me.
I think it's both of us.
Oh, God.
I think he was just trying to save us some dignity.
Oh, God. Okay, well, play it where it lies, Mike.
That's right. Yeah, we're not altering this in any way.
Oh, God.
All right, roll it, Todd. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 74 of the Cologne podcast. I'm your host, Mike.
And I'm your co-host, Ryan.
And we're just two best friends from East Texas giving you our uneducated opinion on the world of fragrances.
Yeah, that's what we do best.
Boom.
Giving you uneducated opinions.
What are we looking at today, Ryan?
Well, quick shout out, Polar Seltzer. For anybody out there, I'm going to give you a little side review.
Oh, God, here we go.
LaCroix definitely crushes this shit. I can't do Polar Seltzer anymore. This is the last time I buy a Polar Seltzer and put it in the fridge.
Really?
Yeah. So LaCroix over there in Tallahassee, Florida, underneath the Shasta brand. We're just here. We're waiting. We need you.
Ryan feels like he needs you. I don't need you, LaCroix, because I drink whatever I goddamn please.
Which is LaCroix.
Typically. All right. Today we're looking at Saharian Wind by Mancera. Let me tell you what Boo Man on Fragrantica has to say about it.
Going to be philosophical, I assume.
Oh, definitely. Boo Man says, I can't stop smelling my wrist. Saharian Wind is a must, in my opinion.
Damn.
High praise from Boo Man on Fragrantica.
We'll see if he's right in a minute.
But first, we need to do our one-night stand review of Tom Ford's private blend collection, Neroli Portofino. Hit the music, Todd.
Yeah. One night stand review.
All right. So after I got out of the bed and looked behind me and saw it was Tom Ford.
Realized you were a very lucky man.
I still stand by it. I really love this fragrance. It's obviously kind of a pricey one, so it's a sample first. But one thing I do want to note is after a little bit, the bitterness that's kind of on the hand, because at first you go, man, the card, it smells amazing. And it does.
Yeah.
So on your clothes, it's going to smell amazing. But on your hand, it does get a little cleaning kind of vibe. It's a little bitter at first.
It starts off a little strong, but it calms down, and it calms down quickly.
It does. And then it matches the card almost perfectly.
I think if you give it 20 or 30 minutes, it settles down. Now, it's definitely not popping off the skin hard at that point. Mm-hmm. But what is on the skin smells really nice. And if you're snuggled up next to somebody you love,
they're going to get a Hernsey Town on this.
They're going to go, oh, you smell delicious.
I'm like, God, I hate all these channels that are like, you want to smell sexy?
You want girls jumping all over your unripped body?
You want your fat flabs to flap around off the sides as she jolts her body across you? Then you want to wear this. Look, we're not going to say that, but I will say,
right.
It really is. I feel like if you have a really close significant other and you are chilling on the couch, she or he is going to be really vibing this.
Or maybe if you're closing it in pretty quick on that first date from some hottie you met on Bumble.
I don't know what is Bumble?
Yeah, I think it's a dating app.
God, you better make sure if we go live with this. Is that what it is?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Oh. But yeah, I say still sample it. It's a great smell. It's probably going to be a buy for some, and then I think it is going to be polarizing, and some people are going to be like, guys, you guys are batshit crazy and don't recommend anything else to me.
Yeah, that's probably going to happen here within the next few episodes anyways.
By the way, if any of y'all ever pick up this sound on the mic when Mike is talking, that's when I get the scent close to my nose and mustache. Giving y'all a little mustache ride.
Oh my God, Ryan. I'm sorry, guys. Keep in mind, Ryan, the vast majority of listeners are men. And according to our analytics, straight men at that. So you and your Freddie Mercury mustache need to just calm the fuck down, okay? You're married anyways.
Oh, God. It smells delicious. It's still good on the card. I like it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's great. Let's get into our scent of the day, Saharian Wind by Mancera.
All right, you ready to spray this up?
Dude, I am ready to spray this up. I was actually very excited because as soon as I saw it released, watched a couple of, those YouTuber reviewer sort of guys.
Well, kind of back that up because this was actually released last year.
Yes, but for some reason, it was one that was shown as like something new.
Probably because everything came to a halt last year.
Yeah, it did. And I'm not even going to give you the option to do it first. I'm doing it first, Ryan.
You know what's funny is because I was interested in this one as well. And I just kind of randomly recently just started getting it recommended to me or like seeing people kind of talk about it. But it's not, you can't get it on their website. At least I can't find it.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the deal with that is. God damn, it smells good from over there.
I bet it's going to have some fucking life to it as well.
Holy shit.
Mancera's pretty good about packing a punch.
Dude.
That's an interesting smell. It's very leathery up top.
Damn. That is a weird fragrance, but I like it.
Okay, so you know how Dior Fahrenheit kind of leans into...
Oh my God. Okay, seriously.
That's a real reaction, people.
That really was. I just smelled the card. This shit's crazy.
You know how Dior Fahrenheit leans kind of petroleum, petrol smelling?
Yeah.
This is like almost like that, but if it was a leather.
Yeah, I agree. God.
To me, it smells better on the skin.
I haven't even smelled it yet on the skin. Let me put my freaking nostrils up to it. Man, this thing's got some freaking huge meaty clackers. Oh, God.
No doubt.
Man, you got problems walking when you're wearing this one. People think you're waddling because you got chafed between your legs.
You're like that dog on Van Wilder, just having lots of problems.
Yeah.
Need somebody to...
Oh, my God. Dude, I'm as everybody kind of knows, we will from time to time get a little crazy, and then behind the scenes, I'm like, oh, I want to smell that when I put my nose to it.
Yeah.
This one and a few others, Mike's really been holding us back from smelling stuff. So this is my first time genuinely smelling it, and this is knocking my damn socks off.
Brian does it a lot. Every time I'm like, oh, I got this in, he's like, oh, let me smell it. Let me smell it. I'm like, no. I hate to be that way because it's so fun, but at the same time, it's important to have these reactions caught live to then be edited and played way later.
And then Mike behind the scenes, whenever I leave it,
I'm like lining up 20 of them.
Dude, nothing could have prepared me for what I was about to smell.
Yeah. This is not what I expected, honestly, with the name Saharian Wind.
Why? I need to know the story why you cannot find this on their website to purchase. In fact, I found one, I was Googling it last night, and I found one link that did link back to their website. But then when you click it, it pops up with like a, hey, add your email and all that. But once you do anything, it leaves that page, even though you can see the Saharian Wind bottle and everything behind it, they will not give you access to this. But you can buy this other places. That's the thing. So I wonder if anybody knows out there, what is the story on this?
If I couldn't get my hands on, you know what?
What?
They've got a few different sample sizes on myfragrancesamples.com right now available.
Let me see.
You can pretty much get everything but a 30 mil.
Good Lord.
Man, I would be tempted to get a 15 mil of this.
I'm tempted to get a bottle.
Well, yeah, I want a bottle, but it's hard as hell to find one.
I don't know why. What's the damage on this? What is going on?
I don't know.
It is tough. And this is what I've loved about Cedric Boise or Boye, whatever. Boise. Mike will tell you, I wear, in fact, I got it with us here today because we went and did a shoot today, and it's hot, and I want to make sure if I needed to, I could layer up some more on it.
And I wore Ani again. We just compliment each other, right?
And it's such a, talking about Cedric Boise.
There you go.
It's such a tough masculine smell, yet citrus.
Yeah.
It's kind of got a little gritty to it. And this is like soft, sweet, but underneath it, it's got a pair of truck nuts you've never seen in your life as big as these. That thing is badass.
You're talking about Saharian Wind?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's hard to explain what it smells like, but it smells like sweet leather.
Yeah. It's so funny. It's kind of I don't want to say cool weather vibe. Do you feel like this is like in the heat? Kind of you wear this summertime?
Man, I almost feel like this is a summer wearable leather.
I feel like I could wear it in winter too, though.
Sure, yeah.
But like, it's like when you smell it, it's sweet and it's soft and it's almost cool to the touch, what you're smelling.
Yeah.
But underneath this...
Not crazy sweet, though.
Yeah. It's not crazy sweet. It's soft sweet with a cool to the touch vibe. But underneath that... when it lifts the skirt up, it's got a huge set on them. And you got
That's one graphic way to describe it.
Damn, this thing smells good, dude.
It is incredible.
And it's unisex, and I could see women wearing this, and it would drive me wild.
Okay, guys, I know we normally do a skip it, sample it, buy it, but I'm going to just say right now, you better get your ass over to myfragrancesamples.com and buy a sample of this, because Ryan and I are about to buy them all up.
Yeah, hopefully we don't get them all off there before this shit goes live.
Yeah, no shit.
This thing's... I'm blown away, dude.
It's incredible.
Okay, well, let's get into it. Who's going to wear this bastard?
Besides me and you?
Yeah.
Our next shoot?
Yeah, what person throws this on and just takes the world by fucking storm?
I think any man from about 28 to 58 could wear this thing.
Yeah.
I think it's versatile. It's very manly. It's got some dimension to it. It is a wearable leather. It's pleasant.
Yeah.
Man, this is a good one. And it would be a great one to get into right before fall. This would be a nice, as the weather's cooling down, but not cold.
Yeah.
This is a nice leather to be wearing out, kind of the warm, getting into fall, into summer. It's a great scent. There's almost like some hidden floral elements to it. It's got like a flowery type vibe, but real chill.
I'd have to say, because we've smelled a couple at the scent room.
Yeah.
And even one that everybody's like freaking ogles over, that red tobacco. I don't know if you were, but I know I was just going, that's all right. It's not that crazy.
I wasn't too impressed. The reason why people go after that red tobacco is because there's another fragrance they're trying to replace.
What are they trying to replace?
It's a Parfums de Marly fragrance. I can't remember the name of it.
Gotcha.
But people are trying to find basically a cheaper clone of that one, and so they go with the red tobacco. I'm pretty sure that's the issue with that and why everybody goes red tobacco on that. I know I was with you. I kind of smelled it. I was like, Man. Again, but the scent room kind of did something to our brain to where we couldn't really fully comprehend a fragrance that we were smelling there. We got to get it back in the Cologne podcast studios to really see what it smells like.
Where the chairs are squeaky all day.
God damn, we need some WD-40 for that chair, Ryan.
This chair is not rated past Mach 1. I'm pushing Mach 5 on it.
That bag of bones over there.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think middle 20s, I honestly want to say middle 20s to, dude,
whenever.
I could see a really older guy pulling this off too. It has a very wide open range of, I feel like people that could wear it. And funny enough, I don't want to say mass appealing.
You know who I see wearing this right now and you're going to laugh?
Who or what? Where?
You know how John Travolta's got this thing now where he's going shaved on top and big beard?
Yeah.
And he's kind of like butchier, you know? This kind of feels like a more hair on the chin than on the head sort of a fragrance. It just feels manly as fuck.
Are you saying that because I'm losing hair in the back of my head?
Well, you did mention that earlier. I didn't see any problem.
So
but
I was like, you're starting to thin out in the back of your head.
And what did I say when you said that?
Skirted egg or something?
No, I said, aren't we all, Ryan?
Yeah, it's funny how being in relationships, they mold you and change you. The things you thought would never happen.
It's like you're having a great day and they just slide in and kick you in the stomach for no reason. And then they're like, have fun at work. You're balding. Then you're trying to catch your fucking reflection and all the windows and stuff.
My daughter's the best. She's like, wow, Dad, you got a lot of gray hairs in this part of your beard. I'm like, thanks.
Like, yeah, they're named after you, sweetie.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
It's like I never had a single gray hair till I had you.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, top lighting is not my friend. Because I look at my hair and I'm kind of like, damn, am I losing more hair?
Yeah.
Sucks getting old. Never get old, guys.
Man.
But anyways, back to this John Travolta. Bald head, big beard.
God, I hope I'm not getting used to the scent, but for sure, the opening burst of this is just genuinely freaky. It's good.
The thing is, I really don't care for Dior Fahrenheit. But this is similar to it in the way, I'll say it's almost like, you know how Luna Rossa Carbon is similar to Sauvage, but we love Luna Rossa Carbon and hate Sauvage.
Yeah.
This is the same way for me.
Really?
This is similar to Fahrenheit, but to me, it's way more wearable for me.
Oh, it's for sure. I'll even say it. It's definitely more wearable.
Yeah.
It is. This thing is stout, man. I think out of any Mancera that I've personally smelled, and I've only smelled a couple at the scent room, and then obviously we have Cedrate here. This is different, man. Besides Cedrate, this is probably the best thing I've ever smelled. I'd almost want to say maybe better. I don't know. It's good. I'd have to wear it a little bit.
For the money, because I'm assuming this is going to be similar to Mancera costs.
Yeah.
So, 4 ounces is probably going to run you anywhere from $100 to $150. For that, to me, ombre leather, if you're buying it retail, ombre leather for a 50 mil is like $130, I think. You know what I mean? So you can get 4 ounces of this very wearable leather fragrance, very nice, has some nice dimension to it, some depth in there. And you're spending probably the same amount you would for 50 mil of ombre leather, and you're getting a big 4 ounce bottle.
Dude, this thing is sexy. The only complaint I will give this, and I gave it to you prior to recording this, because when we were researching this, I'm looking at it. This one is one of the bottles that doesn't come with the twisty cap.
But Mancera kind of flips back and forth between those already.
I don't know why they do that, but I personally wish a lot more fragrances did that twist cap thing.
Yes, because it's screw-on cap.
Yeah, it's meatier, it's tough, it's rugged.
Yeah.
It's a badass feeling when you open up a bottle that way.
For sure. I love it too.
It adds to the overall experience for me, as ridiculous as that sounds.
Yeah, if you're going to go like Mancera bottles are very minimal, to have that screw-on cap kind of adds a little flourish to it.
Yes, that's the extra they need. Whoever's there at Mancera.
You know what it is?
What?
With getting to that extraordinary, it's just that little extra.
Oh, that's a great movie, Waiting.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, man.
All right.
Skip it.
Sample it.
Buy it.
What are you going to do?
I want to buy it.
I'm probably going to buy this.
I'm going to hunt around. If I can't find a bottle, I'm definitely pulling the trigger on a 15 mil sample.
I will probably be right there behind you. How much is it, by the way?
15 mil is $32.50. Just a quick interjection here. At the time, it was more expensive, but Mark just recently sent out an email and said, hey, guess what? Surprise stuff. We are lowering the prices on the website. And sure enough, we checked today, and where this was $32.50, it's now $22.50. So I don't know of another sampling site that's beating the prices that My Fragrance Samples is doing. We love you, Mark. Back to the episode.
That's not bad at all.
Hey, look what I'm doing. Add to cart right now.
By the time this airs, people are going to be going to the site like, where the hell is there's not even
it's all sold out. Yeah, because
even the 2 mil decants are we're like laughing and throwing them up in the air on our bed.
Yeah. Just like Scrooge McDuck will be covered in decants of this stuff if we can't get ourselves a bottle, Ryan.
Man, I'm not even playing.
Okay.
And
well,
I want to say this.
All right, say it.
One thing, it reminds me of this one thing I got to say real quick. Anybody that smelled Burlington 1819.
Yes.
On the skin, this has a little bit of that masculine kind of a musk undertone. I can't explain that, but it's like, I know certain people said that about Burlington 1819. Well, one person on Fragrantica, some flunky, I don't know, but they were like, smells like BO. But what I pick up is that as like a older school musk kind of smell.
Yeah.
Which they can be a little, little grit to them. And that's kind of what I get with that. Sure. And man, I freaking I've told Mike this off air. I figured out what I like. First off, so for future references, whenever gourmands come on here, I'm not a gourmand person. I never will. As fat as I am and as much as I love food, I don't like wearing it. But I will say I love masculine scents and very eccentric smells. And this is what that is.
I don't mind a gourmand. Am I going to wear it very often? No. But I like to smell them and experience them. I will say what this really reminds me of is like a sweeter Dior Fahrenheit and a more wearable.
Dude, it is. It's sexy.
It really is. You should check it out. It's one of these ones I know it's going to be priced reasonably. So if you can sample it first and you like it, you're probably going to buy it. I know we would.
Yeah. If I find a bottle of this, it will 100% be in my house.
No doubt. Next episode, we are tackling an internet juggernaut.
Oh my God. I know where you're going with it.
Yes. Legends have been made about this fragrance. It's one of these ones I remember early on, even before we started this podcast, you were telling me about this internet legend.
Yes.
And you were like, impossible to get. They sold out, didn't come back around. And people who had bought the bottles for cheap were now selling them for up-teen hundreds of dollars.
Yes.
And one late at night, I'm scrolling through the fragrance community on Facebook and I see a meme and it has this one on it.
Yeah.
This fragrance. And in the comments section, somebody adds a link to Fragrantica. So then I click the link to Fragrantica and I start reading it. Now I'm going down the rabbit hole and I start Googling it till I find a bottle. Sure enough, they're on Amazon for $8.
Oh my God. And people were selling this at one time for hundreds of dollars.
Apparently, that's what the story goes.
Yeah.
What they told children late at night before they went to bed. That's what they were saying.
Horror stories.
Exactly.
Well, to let the cat out of the bag, we're talking none other than
SpongeBob SquarePants'
Gary.
Gary! Wow, 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 wow. If you can hear this. Oh, boy. I went ahead and just pulled the trigger on a 50 ml bottle of it.
Good Lord. Yeah, so apparently this is supposed to be a Ventus in a bottle.
That's what they said. Oh my God, they made a Ventus for kids and threw it out there at $7 a piece, and whoever bought it is wearing the king of niche fragrances every day for $7.
Yeah, so we don't know if this was just a meme and people are being funny.
They're trolling or what.
But we're going to get to the bottom of it.
We will, and we're not smelling it till we go on air.
Yeah, there you go. I want to smell it. In fact, I tried to earlier and Mike smacked my hand away.
No, don't do it. So it is still sealed in its box, in its cardboard coffin, just waiting for us for episode 75. That's right. So if you're as excited as we are, you better tune in and spray it up, y'all.
Spray it up. But also...
My bad.
If you'd like to donate, go to buymeacoffee.com. Hit us up with a coffee. Will be much appreciated.
Buymeacoffee.com/Cologne podcast.
There you go.
And spray it up, y'all.